let's remember to respect women. Welcome into the episode. I am the Hockey D Wade. We're back with another one. Today's episode is about the PWHL. Super duper cool. I'm wearing my Rangers jersey because a lot of what the PWHL like jerseys like say on them is just the state that they're like from. So I thought wearing a Ranger jersey would be smart because it just says Rangers on it. But yeah, so PWHL, cool. What if you're wondering what is the PWHL? The PWHL is the Professional Women's Hockey League. It is a first of its kind women's hockey league that brings together the best players in the world. Now the PWHL is replacing the PHF, which is the Premier Hockey Federation. It was bought out and dissolved in July of 2023 to make room for the PWHL. And so far, PWHL has been an outstanding hit. First game was of the new year, January 1st, 2024, and they've had a few games now. It's been rolling pretty nice, honestly. PWHL consists of 6 teams. We got Boston, Minnesota, Montreal, New York, Ottawa, and Toronto. So we got a bunch of East Coast / Canadian teams going on over there. No West Coast love. But hopefully soon as the league sticks around, expands a little more, we get a little bit more of the West Coast love. All right. You may be asking yourself, how was a PWHL team filled? So they had a 15-round draft on September 18th, which then was followed, like immediately after, by a free agency signing period where you were allowed to sign up with 3 players. So there you go. You get about 18 players on the team. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. At the end of it, though, a PWHL roster consists of 23 active spots. Um, and then the PWHL is run and commissioned by a group of people. We're talking about Billie Jean King, great person, Ilana Kloss, Stan Kasten, and Royce Cohen. They are the governing body of the PWHL so far. All right, just a few little facts about the PWHL. Like I said earlier, first game January 1st, 2024. 1 week at the time of filming, 1 week into the inaugural season. So far, it's been filled with Road Warriors, 1-goal games, and an overtime thriller. Plus, the first ever PWHL hat trick happened a few days ago. Opening game was a great start. Player intros were incredible. Thousands of people showed up, filed in outside, waiting to get to the game, and diverse crowd of parents taking children, couples, young and old, or friends just want to see some good old hockey. This is a great thing, actually. I love this inclusion of like people wanting to watch women's hockey. For a long time, you really couldn't outside of outside of international hockey. They had a platform in the Olympics, so you could watch some women's hockey through the Olympics. But outside of that, there was no really real way to watch women's hockey. They do get broadcast, especially in Canada, on I believe it's Sportsnet does a lot of their broadcasting. But you see a lot of the PWHL on TSN, which is basically ESPN in the Canadian area, and then a lot of ESPN's been covering their stuff. So it's really cool. We like to see an expansion of hockey over here, especially when it comes to more people playing. PWHL is also huge for many different reasons, like I've discussed before, broadcasting women's hockey on a national level. We love to see it. No longer will I have to wait for the Olympics to see what Sarah Nurse is doing. I can just watch her game. I can just watch what she's doing. If you don't know who Sarah Nurse is, she's a baller of a hockey player, was on the cover with Trevor Zegras of NHL 23. She's really freaking good. Something new and exciting outside of international hockey, number 2. And I guess just the most important thing is we've wanted more attention. You want the youths, the young people, the younger generations looking up to something. This hockey league gives women young women, young ladies something to strive for. As a person who works, like I work at a hockey rink, I work at an ice rink. I see so many girls coming up here wanting to play hockey, and this league, as it grows, will give more young women something to strive for, which is great. We love to see it. We want more people playing hockey. More professional leagues means more people grow up striving, dreaming to be paid to play. That's what we love. We love being paid to play. Remember, at the end of the game, it's a sport, it's a game. It's meant to have fun. Why not get paid to do it? Two big things that this league has brought that I think the NHL really could look into, or I'm not necessarily the NHL, but I guess just in general. One thing that the NHL, I've been, and if you know me personally, I've been like screaming for this to be a thing. A shorthanded goal ends a power play. I want to bring that up. I want to talk about that specifically because it's not even like a revolutionary idea. It's just it's time that's a rule. How many times like a shorthanded goal is pretty rare. I would say, you have like safeties in football. You get tackled into your own end zone. Not only does the other team get 2 points, but they get the ball too. So you go down 2 more points and you have to give up the ball. You don't want a safety. Well, guess what? Teams strive for that. It's a pretty rare thing still, so you don't see it happen a lot. So it doesn't really affect anyone. And a shorthanded goal, you don't really see it happen a lot, to be honest. But the idea of having a shorthanded goal count against the team on the power play is a brilliant idea to me. I think it makes the game more exciting. I think you're going to see star players play more power play minutes, which is really cool. I was watching a YouTube video and they were talking about the same thing. I think it was the Bar Down team over on TSN. Go give them a watch too if you like hockey. But I was watching what they were having to say about it, and they were like, "Could you imagine Connor McDavid putting in some power play minutes? That would be sick. I would, that makes hockey more watchable. Makes the power play more exciting. You're rooting for your team to kill off this power play. Could you imagine they go down, they score a shorthanded goal? Not only do you get a point, but let's say they were like 30 seconds into the power play, you're now back to 5-on-5. Sounds like a win to me. Something the NHL should have implemented a while ago. They're doing it. They've already had it happen once. So one shorthanded goal that ended a power play, and it was pretty. Yo, the building was loud when she scored that goal. Whole roof went off the building on that one. But another huge thing that the PWHL has brought to women's hockey, not just hockey in general, but women's hockey more importantly, is a more physical play. I think a lot of girls have been talking about this. Professional women hockey players have been talking a lot about more physical play. And the PWHL has allowed that so far. If you watch some of the games back, I'm not going to show any highlights on here because, quite frankly, my editing skills aren't that good. But if you go back and you watch some of the PWHL highlights, you watch some of the games, these girls, these girls are fighting, man. They're out there grinding in the trenches, running into boards, checking each other. A lot of people like to bash on some of the women's sports, but this is literally just watching hockey. There is no men's women's dispute about that. This is hockey, and man, these girls play hard. They play, they play. Their play is so killer. Goalies too. Not only has goalie style been a big front of this, goalie pad setups and such, but goalie play has been ridiculous. The first game of the season was a shutout. Amazing. So just to wrap things up really quickly, this is kind of a short video, but I just kind of wanted to get the word out there about the PWHL and just how amazing it really is. So go out, watch it. You're on YouTube now watching me. Type in PWHL. Look at some of those highlights. Those girls are crazy, crazy good. You got a daughter out there who likes hockey? Get them watching the PWHL. It's so much fun. These women really do bring a lot to this table. And I love being able to watch women's hockey whenever. I don't have to wait till the Olympics because there was no, I didn't even know about the PHF. I don't even remember what its name is called. It's that insignificant. You didn't see it. It wasn't out there. It wasn't broadcasted. Nobody was talking about it really. And if they were, not enough people were. So many people are talking about the PWHL. Watch it. My one grievance with it is that I tried to go out and buy merch so I could wear it, kind of like how I'm doing this. it was very difficult, which is a good thing at the end of the day. A lot of people are buying PWHL merch. But I want PWHL merch. How dare these other people take it away from me? But that's okay. Um, that's really all I have to say about this, though. Go watch some PWHL. Moral of this video: go watch some PWHL. That's all. Stick with me. Next video I got coming out is pretty interesting. There's a hockey team being sued, so stick around for that. And all I gotta say else is like, share, subscribe. Have a great evening, guys. I'll talk to you later. It's been the Hockey D Wade. Have a great rest of your day.